He was only 16. He didn't have a weapon. He didn't hurt anyone. But for stealing a jacket, he was sentenced to life in prison. In the early 1990s, the streets of California were tough. A teenager, born into poverty, struggled just to survive. He was young, black, and living in a system that already saw him as a threat. All he wanted was something simple, a warm jacket. To him, it wasn't just clothing. It was dignity. It was belonging. One cold afternoon, he walked into a department store. The racks were filled with clothes he could never afford. He spotted a jacket, sleek, new, and warm. For a moment, he imagined what it would feel like to wear it, to look like the other kids, to fit in. But when he slipped it off the hanger and tried to leave, security caught him. The police were called. His hands were cuffed. His future sealed in that moment. Most people would expect probation, maybe community service. But this wasn't just any case. California had just passed its three strikes law. If you had two previous convictions, even minor ones, your third strike, no matter how small, meant 25 years to life. And his third strike was that jacket. Inside the courtroom, the teenager sat small and terrified. His lawyer begged for mercy. His family cried for compassion. But the law was clear. The jury didn't see a child. The judge didn't see desperation. They saw a criminal. And so, for a jacket worth less than $200, this 16-year-old was sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Years passed. He grew up behind prison walls. The boy who wanted a jacket became a man in chains. The system didn't just punish him for stealing. It punished him for being poor, for being black, for being born into a society that gave him no chance. Decades later, activists and human rights groups would point to his case as a symbol of America's broken justice system, a system that punished poverty with prison and desperation with death of freedom. A jacket should never cost a lifetime, but for thousands of men and women caught in the web of unjust laws, it did. His story is not unique, and that is the true injustice.